Welcome today guys, this is my custom firmware 4.84 which I created last year. Now I'm gonna update it to my new custom firmware 4.85. This is my multi-man 4.85. Now this is the 4.84. Let's go and check my system information. It's a system firmware version 4.84. Now I'm gonna plug my external HDD. Now let's go to PS3 update via storage media, and it's a 4.85 UI anonymous custom firmware Cobra 8.016 from USB. It will show all the custom firmware patches been applied. This custom firmware created by Louis Khaled and allows you to play online for patchable NAND model console from CECHA to CECHG FAT model for patchable model NOR from CECHH to CECHQ, the FAT model, all the slims from 2000 until the 2500. The one they are compatible, but it must be checked with minimum version checker. If it is 3.56 or lower, then it is custom firmware compatible. If it is 3.60 or higher, then it can have only PS3 HAN or HAN. It is built from the base of official firmware 4.85. Have PSN SAN accessibility, so you can connect to PSN with this custom firmware. Can be installed from any custom firmware 6 and 4.85 hybrid firmware using the new updated PS3 exploit tools 2.0.2. Better system stability. Cobra 8.01 added. QA flag enabled if already enabled. So if QA flag is already enabled, you can possibly downgrade to any lower version. The install all package option fixed, so no more that error code. There is two stage 2 file. One is stage 2.cex release tip and the other is stage 2.cex.debug, which is used for debug logs and outputs using CECHA. To debug, you must rename first the one used by Cobra for now, stage 2.cex, in dev blind folder, in lui folder, in Cobra folder, to stage 2.cex.release. So you will have that as a backup. Then rename stage 2.cex.debug to stage 2.cex, and then reboot. It have compatibility with PS1, PS2, ISO, PSP, Mini, and Remastered. ISO support even on FAT32 drives, which are splitted. Network support via PS3 net server. Compatibility React PSN latest version. It have the red screen bypass of death. It disables searching update from game disk. Recovery of safe mode. Prevent official firmware installation from game disk in recovery. App home folder is deleted because you will not need it on Cobra firmware, as Cobra create a virtual disk to boot from, because there are games that require a disk to be in the drive. Package manager is there. Enhanced compatibility and improvement of remote play. This one is added by Cobra. CPU cell and GPU Arrow 6 temperature will be shown while playing the PS2 games. LV2 memory hash check is disabled in up LDR inside LV0. All the louder security are disabled in louder 0. Security is disabled in level 1 louder. CoreOS hashfix is disabled in level 1. Syscall of Cobra. Allow execution of any LV2 internal function. Most of the known syscall are there, so you just have to read this user agreement that I modified to show my custom firmware patches. It have the peekball QAF patch flag. It can run fake signed ULF, disable the DRM PSP, allow unsigned application, an official signed application like Homebrew app, no PSN application, allow unsigned act.dat and any ref file like the one React PSN create, correction of missing act and boot after reboot, launching F-selves or ECDSA checks are completely disabled, have the PS3 MAPI support, games with 4.85 and lower key work, improvement of epilepsy message of boot, Cinevia protection is fully disabled, fixation of package PSP DRM, PS6 and Blu-ray ISO. You can install CECHE and HAN package supported, so you can install HAN signed package if you test on this custom firmware without the need of click on enable HAN or enable HAN package. It have the auto unlock of demo game C00, support webman mode, which I have now installed. It have the compatibility of HAN toolbox, and you can install any optional graphic mode. So let's go. So this is the second phase of a firmware installation, the one that began after the first reboot. So after this phase is complete, it will show the new custom firmware installed. And after this I will show you how to debug output. If you want to see the PS3 command, what PS3 does in background, if you want to track anything that is responsible of an item in XMB or XML or SPRX module, if you want to search for XMB modes or background colors, side menus, all of that, the debug can help that out, and to see the bug or anything used by PS3 so you can fix in new ways. and after the custom firmware installation finished, I modify the policy message of the boot message. I modify it to say my Facebook account name and my WhatsApp number, so if you need help you can contact me with those. So the PS3 complete the installation now. It will boot with a new cold boot, the boot logo. You will see it. Now the PS3 complete the custom firmware second phase installation. So the PS3 now boots. As you can see, this is the new custom firmware boot logo, as well as the policy modified message that will come after, with my Facebook account name and WhatsApp number if anyone need help. So as you can see, I have 3 games here, and all of them are in alphabet. Let's do it with from W to A. As you can see, the order is reversed. Let's put it again to from A to W. As you can see, as well I have the alphabetical order in game data utility from A, B, C, E, G, M, N, P, W, and X. Let's go and see system version. Let's go to system setting. Now system information. It's a version 4.85. Custom firmware version Unanimous 4.85. Cobra version 8.01. Click back. So I have my external HDD already plugged from custom firmware installation. Let's go to package manager. Oh, I have forget that it is mentioned in user agreement that install all package fixed here. So I have this. If you have a bunch of packages, you just click on circle to go back, highlight triangle on this standard folder and click install all. It will install all your packets successively, one after one. It finish, it will launch another. So in my case I have only Multiman to install, so just install one package. It didn't show error code. Normally on other custom firmware it will show error code that finish with 32. Let's click on circle, we click on Multiman, and this is my game boot with animation activated with sound. You can edit it or add your modified game boot. Click on yes. So Multiman opened. It works normally for me, like I said. So now Multiman opens. It works great, like I said, with my custom firmware. So let's click on circle. I have this. I forget to say, I have this display mode locked in of 5x4x5 view, so that's why L1 and L1 shouldn't work. You should click on setting and then scroll down then scroll down again and click on default display mode, put it wherever you want, and click on display lock and set it to disable. Now you will be able to switch between the views. I prefer it like this, so I will lock it back. Okay, so let's go on setting. My customer uses French language, so I will get it too. Click on system information. It's a Multiman version 04.85, system firmware 4.85, Cobra firmware mode, Cobra 8.01 compatible. So that's good. So for now, let's go to the system. I have this. So no div blind here. Let's go to X. Click on game. I will retrieve it to English so anyone can understand what I did. So let's scroll up, click on write access to the flash. So let's restore the mode first. So we go to settings, then scroll down, last option, click on write access to the flash, click enable, then press the combo button, select and start to go to file explorer, click on dev blind, and then I have a toggle QA package here. You can find it in package manager HDD folder. So to debug output, you should select on Cobra and then CEX. Rename this to CEX point release. So I will test for now that the socket is not working. So I will record the socket on PC with my Note 8. Okay, so let's go to PS3 debugging folder, socket. Click on login receiver. So as you can see, it shows nothing. And this my PS3 already open it. So to use debugs on PS3 custom firmware, just rename this to point release. And then rename this to stage 2.cex. So now exit this window, click on games, press the PS button, and then click turn off the PS3 system. Click on yes. After the PS3 shut down, you power it on, and when you power it on, you will have the socket working. So I will open it, and then the socket will be there. So I will just go near to, as you can see, the socket is begin to capture things from PS3. So this PS3 loads those files when it open the cold boot. As you can see, it used those files. It access those files to show that. So as you can see, those my games XML and other are of webman files, and the bless 80608 is of Multiman. The user tier, the covers are used in Webman. So now what I'm gonna do is click on let's open my controller first. Now I will click on this PES. As you can see, it have the MPEB 02252. So after I click on Grand Theft Auto 5, it will show NPEB 01807. So I will just scroll up and it show, as I said, NPEB 01807. So I don't use debug because this my customer PS3. I will just rename back the original file, the released one, because this socket is only for developers or advanced user. So I will go to Multiman again, click on setting, right access, and then I will go to iFolder Cobra, and then click on stage 2.cex and restore it back to debug. And if you notice, you always will see the debug type of stage 2 is have big size file, then the release one that is finalized. So click on release and rename it back to stage 2.cex, close Multiman window, and then turn off the PS3. And then turn it on again. So this is the Webman version, my modified one. So I have those games in. So I will just test the game. I will test blur. And I add the log in Multiman to show that the HFW 4. So as you can see, the game works greatly with Webman installed.
Time to learn about power-ups. Drive through power-ups to pick them up. Trigger them with the fire button.
So when you scroll down to Multiman and click on update history, I add those texts to show, say, add support for 4.85 and the one of 4.84 and 4.83. And I forgot to say, for those who love animes like Naruto, Boruto, I have an integrated theme for them. Click on theme setting, theme, then click on CECHG. Hope you like it, man. So Just install this custom firmware and have fun. And if you face any problem, any bug, any black screen, any random reboot, please contact me on WhatsApp or put a comment in the video that I will upload. Peace.